I didn't ask God questions. I thought questions, and answers just materialized. Everything that includes the universe, reality, and life are separate sparks of God's wholeness. Today's NDE is by Justin. I was adopted twice. Both adoptions were broken by abuse. I don't remember my childhood. I joined the Army at age 18 and never looked back. I made myself into a modern success story, as evidenced by my running a $60 million division of a Fortune 500 company. But the afternoon of February 3rd, 2022, on my 41st birthday, I was in a bad accident. I had severe injuries and my lungs were crushed. As I was panicking and fighting for breath, I started bargaining with God for my life back. During this bargaining phase, my childhood memories unwound like I was an observer looking at a movie of my childhood. I was given perspective to the things that happened to me. At some interminable point, I was jarred back to the present. I was still dying. I felt the utmost chilling cold as God said, "You don't bargain with me." I snapped to full awareness, and everything started going red and black. I was struggling to maintain consciousness and deny my situation. I guess I was going through the 5 stages of grief very quickly. I remember at least one teardrop, and when I accepted that I was going to die, my psyche shattered. The concept of me, my life experiences, what makes me unique, it all shattered and broke. In my last moments, I felt a sense of absolute shock that the concept of me was an infinitesimally insignificant data point in a greater whole. As I grappled with what that whole was, I died. The best way I can describe what happened next is that my consciousness uploaded to heaven. Call it my soul. I felt like I was being beamed out of my own head. Then I was there. Was this heaven? It was pure light. I felt togetherness. My consciousness, my soul, and all of our souls are fragments of a greater whole that I'll call God. It felt like being on a megadose of painkillers, an absolute, euphoric, warm, fuzzy, and belonging feeling. I didn't ask God questions. I thought questions, and answers just materialized. Everything that includes the universe, reality, and life are separate sparks of God's wholeness. God is a scientist, the way we would think of a scientist. The purpose of everything is to experience things and bring those experiences back to the whole so that God can learn about it. I feel like I connected with or briefly engaged with a couple of people I know to be dead, in a, "Oh hey, you're here too" sense. Then I was leaving. Leaving was horrible. I felt lonely and like I was being ripped away from the warm, unified light. I was soundlessly screaming in terror, and then I was back in my body. My psyche was still broken as I had general aphasia. I couldn't remember my name or what my native language was since I speak several. I'm a polyglot. I couldn't remember anything except the terror that I was back and I didn't want to be. I was in hospital for 5 months. I didn't discuss this with anyone, and I don't think I ever will. When my disability ended, I went back to work. I'm still a great problem solver, crisis leader, and an effective manager. I won't say that I'm looking forward to dying again, but death holds no terror for me now.